And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019. And last season, it introduced the play-in tournament. It's too soon to say for sure, but it sure seems like the league has gone a long way in trying to motivate teams to compete for the playoffs and not for picks.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Trae Young. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, Josh Hart out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Little. Then it's Winslow, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Young passes to Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Hart finds Nurkic. Bank shot, no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Now here's Winslow, following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
His game starts with the three. Lillard shooting opens up the rest of everything that he can do offensively.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
There's Winslow, following the basket by Trae Young. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Damian Lillard.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Collins kicks to Young. Capella against Nurkic. Capella, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here's Young after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. And Young, here we go. Hunter, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
Young against Lillard. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
And right now for the Hawks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
And here's Bogdanovich after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And Young, here we go. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Portland moving the ball around. Now, here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lillard from deep three-point land. A three-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Back to Young. On deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. They could use a bucket. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got 7 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lillard against Young. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Now, here's Hart. Defense right on him. The layup off target. And here's Young. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Stolen by Winslow. And there's the pass to Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And there's the bucket as Little finishes it off.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Collins, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Joe Ingles comes in for Little. Simons, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Damian Lillard. Ingles dishes to Dunn. Back to Ingles. On the wing, Winslow. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Eubanks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And Winslow using that pick perfectly, just shifting the defense over and then setting up the assist.
Pass to Okongwu. The pass to Herter. To the inside. Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Pass to Eubanks. Dunn looking over the floor. Kicks it to Ingles. Pulls up, high post, and the shot no good, a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Passes it to Herder. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Herder now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kevin Herder's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 3-point game. There's Winslow. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Pass to Gallinari from the arc. No good. Shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Wright. No points in the game yet for him. Okongwu, the pass to Jang. Eubanks grabs the miss. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's a nice job by Winslow to force some of the issue with his size and draw contact on that shot.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Justice Winslow taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Justice Winslow, a very adaptable player in the NBA. One of those guys where coaches ask him to do a lot of things, and he does a lot of things quite well.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Trailblazers. So he gets them both. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The pass to Wright. Here's Jang. Dunn covering. Dunn against Jang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Winslow, the pass to Bledsoe.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now, here's Dunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Winslow. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Well, the defense certainly wasn't bad, but wasn't good enough to stop Justice Winslow there.
Pass to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian League. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Now here's Wright, following the miss by Chris Dunn. And Wright kicks to Gallinari. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Wright, over Dunn. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Simons, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. Free throw drops for Wright. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 2. Simons, the pass to Eubanks. Dishes to Winslow. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Atlanta with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Herter. Out to Gallinari. Atlanta again missing. Simons surveying the D. Over Wright. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got the game tied up here for Portland.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly. Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helps him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
A prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for Atlanta, Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young. Then there's Hunter. And it's Wright in at the shooting guard position. Now Bledsoe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Hart, defended by Young. Bledsoe for 3. He can't hit that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that. You love the way Lillard moves the ball and uses his body to shield it as he gets in there and gets bumped.
Young against Lillard. Collins, a screen on Lillard. Outside Collins. Nice move. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. He kicks it to Lillard. Oh, good with the triple.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Collins setting the pick for Young. He takes it in. The kick out to right. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Now here's Lillard. He had 40 points in the win against the Lakers.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
The pass to Hunter. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Capella with a screen on Lillard. Here's Young. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Right against Lillard. Over right, and Capella sends it back. And Young kicks to Hunter. Rebounded by Hart.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Little dishes to Nurkic. Little passes to Lillard. Pass to Simons. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Passes it to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young sets a screen for Wright. Takes it inside. Collins trying to break free. The kick out to Young. Offline with his 3. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Simons the pass to Little. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Hunter with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, the decision making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick and roll sets.
Simons the pass to Nurkic. There's the dish to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on right. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Johnny's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a change for the Hawks. Bogdanovich is checked in. Collins a screen on Dunn. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Dunn kicks to Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it. Good work there as it goes.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Lillard. Young drives in. Hunter for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
For three.
Hunter's got it all tied up now for Atlanta. Right wing. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Hart. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich looking around. And the pass to Young. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Young against Lillard. Done outside. Kicks to Nurkic. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Collins.
Oh, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari. Comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Hunter. Lillard fires away from way outside. No good on the quick 3. Hawks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Gallinari, a screen on Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. That one wide left. Portland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here's Young after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. It's Gallinari on top of the key. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Sweet shot from Gallo. So many ways he can hurt you.
Dunn passes to Eubanks. Dunn dishes to Lillard. And there's the drive. Pass to Dunn. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
His first personal.
That one on Gallinari.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can with Damian Lillard. He's just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Justice Winslow comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Joe Ingles in for Little. And a change for the Hawks. Gorgui Dang's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Dunn.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Second is Trae Young. Third is Bogdan Bogdanović.
They have both been unconscious from the free throw line. I mean, you could put a blindfold on them, and it wouldn't matter.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Gallinari, a screen on Lillard. Here's Young. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Lillard, the pass to Eubanks. Now here's Winslow. D right on him. Passes it to Ingles. It's up a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Now here's Lillard. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Bledsoe showing some faith in the floater.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. And here's Gallinari outside. And they'll get another chance. Here's Herter. Guarded by Bledsoe. Herter, no good. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
And here's Young, after Joe Ingles getting his shot to go from deep. Shot to stop the run, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Herter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Lillard. 28 points for him. And then Lillard slams it in.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
Young against Lillard. Young passes to Gallinari. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. It's blocked.
And the 6'7", 225-pound Winslow rises up and swats that shot away with great athleticism.
Here's Eubanks. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Simons, he's checked in for Lillard. Bledsoe outside. Now, here's Ingles. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now, here is Young. 9-point game. Count that one. Young's got 13.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Winslow. Guarded closer. Can't hit from in close. Atlanta trails by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Young. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Here's Simons. His last outing, he had 8 points. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we conclude the first half. Trailblazers out in front, up 7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And you talk about dunk contests, some great performances throughout the years. Shaq, whose did you prefer? Kenny's or mine, the elevator, Ernie Johnson?
Oh, boy, here we go. Ernie, don't ask me about the dunk contest. You can ask me about game dunks, putting fools through the rims, elbow sandwiches. Oh, now I'm getting hungry.
Care for some barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken, I like.
What do you prefer on your elbow sandwiches?
I'll take some barbecue.
All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, you've got Yusuf Nurkic. Winslow is out there with Little. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Hart in at the shooting guard. And here's Collins, after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Nurkic. And now Portland on the break. Young against Lillard. Now the pass to Winslow. Misses the 3.
Not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Pass to Hart. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. He's got 15. Capella sends a screen for Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like Hunter with that frame and size. When he gets to the inside, there will be contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And he sinks the second. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Passes to Lillard. Shoots over Capella. Portland again missing. The Atlanta trails by 9. Stolen. And he drives in. Hart finds Nurkic. Lillard looking around. Little passes to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Nurkic has got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Pass to Young from deep three-point range, and Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Hart kicks to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Hunter from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. Hunter's got 10 points in the game.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Hart the pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Lillard. After the basket by Bojan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. And here's Collins from outside. And Winslow pulls it down. Passes it to Hart. He dishes it to Lillard. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovic. Driving in.
And this time slashing Bogdanovic, not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Blazers?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
And Portland making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. White's checked in. Driving the lane. It's deflected. Now here's Hart. He's guarded by Collins. Dunn outside. Tries from 10. Atlanta with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. And Wright, here we go. And Wright throws it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Nurkic finds Winslow. Over to the left wing. Hart the pass to Nurkic. Makes it off the glass. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
And I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially, just the broken leg, broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
Now, here's Dunn, following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Winslow's shot is off.
It's been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Wright. He's got 10. Hunter for 3. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nurkic against Hunter. Nurkic in the post. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Timeout. Away team. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? Your Blazer dancer.
Different look now for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Joe Ingles comes in for Winslow. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Josh Hart. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
Ingles passes to Dunn, and DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Winslow taking his time here. Down against Jang. Dunn misses. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Gallinari a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Huerter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Huerter showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
Kevin Huerter taking 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Portland leading by 3. Bledsoe outside. Drives to the hoop. He kicks the little. And stolen by Wright. Here's Huerter. He's got 7. And here is Wright. Back to Huerter. Jang with a screen on Bledsoe. Huerter passes to Jang, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
6'1" guard, Bledsoe up there with the block. Wow.
Back to Dunn. Gallinari against Ingles. 5 to shoot. It's Bledsoe on the wing. From 11 feet away. And there's Little. That's good on the assist by Bledsoe.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Huerter from deep. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
First team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers.
Trailblazers leading by 5. The pass to Eubanks. Over Jang. Eubanks, no good. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Gallinari from deep three-point range. A rebound by Simons. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Little. Passes to Simons. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Away team ball.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Here's Huerter. It's deflected. Here's Simons. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Gallinari wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Gallinari's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Pass to Eubanks. Bledsoe outside. 1:24 left to play here in the third. Wright outside. And there's the pass to Jang. Back to Wright. Now, here's Okongwu. Not a lot of room. For the tie. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
I
mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Simons. And it's Ingles off the drive. Eubanks goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Gallinari. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Portland. Young's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Wright. This is to Okongwu. Young outside. Jang with the screen for Young. With the drive. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. It's exactly the shot they're looking for.
Now Young. Driving inside. Here's Jang. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter.
Your Blazer Dancer.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Atlanta trails by 3 on the court for Atlanta. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
And he makes the first.
Bogdanovich at the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Dunn with a screen on Bogdanovich. Dunn up top. Shot clock at 6. Winslow, the pass to Simons. Over Young. And that one goes long.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To take the lead. That one doesn't drop. Portland leading. On the wing, Winslow. Pass to Simons. There's the drive. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Winslow.
This is the kind of shot that will bolster Winslow's confidence.
Passes it to Young. Now Capella. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Nurkic following the bucket by the Hawks. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now, here is Young. Collins, a screen on Dunn. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Dunn. Young passes to Collins. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so here's Portland following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Nurkic, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Collins, a screen on Lillard. Young drives in. Nurkic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Collins, a screen on Lillard. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Capella with a screen on Dunn. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Going inside. It's good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. With some arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Bogdanovich with a screen on Lillard. And Young, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 23 points.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Bogdanovich wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Dunn dishes to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Bogdanovich. Spins. And it's Lillard missing.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Capella with a screen on Nurkic. Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Dunn. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Clock at 4. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Little, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. He hits the second from the line.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Over to the wing. Capella against Nurkic. Lillard outside. Hart with it. This one for three. Portland no good that time either. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here is Young. Capella sends a screen for Young. To the paint. Stolen by Winslow. Now, here's Hart. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Hart the pass to Nurkic. Over Collins. Portland again missing.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
And Bogdanovich hits to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From deep. Got a hand on it. He takes it in, and it's Little finishing it off.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Capella with a screen on Lillard. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
For Portland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Lillard dishes to Little. He feeds it to Nurkic, and stolen by Hunter. A three from Bogdanovich. That one, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hart the pass to Winslow. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Young with no one around. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half. Hart finds Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Young. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Capella.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here is Young.